Good morning. Are you guys ready? Do you remember this song? Many days we started this way. So let's just sing a tiny little bit of it and then we'll get started. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning, there's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And we're going to stop it right there because we can just keep going. Okay, guys, so here we go. Focus letter of the week, letter Z. Uppercase Z and lowercase z. Z as in zoo, zebra, zipper. Z is the sound that this letter makes. Focus number of the week is number 22. Here is how you write it. TWENTY-TWO, 22. Number, right here, number form. And as we're counting, we can use tallies, we can use counters. This card is showing you tallies. Later we can count when we come together. That'll be fun when we're doing calendar. So when I see you in a little while, we're going to go ahead and do that. I got a couple of games for you, 2 or 3 games that we're going to focus on. First, very quickly, I want us to look at some of the words that begin with letter Z besides the ones that I showed you in the card. Here I also have the word zoo, zipper, zebra, zero, zucchini, and zigzag. It's a pattern that of motion. You can walk it, you can run it, and you can follow it. We're going to see this in a minute. Okay, another thing I want us to play with this morning is alliteration. Alliteration, alliteration, words that start with the same sound. You're going to see Ms. Guevara make an alliteration sentence using the focus letter of the week. So all of my words, most of my words are going to be with letter Z. Are you ready? This is going to be fun. It's going to be a nice, really fun sentence. Here we go. The first word I'm going to use is zebra. So my sentence is going to be formed with this as the primary focus, zebra. I'm going to put it right over here in back of me. Well, what about the zebra? I can describe the zebra, and a word to describe the zebra is zesty. Zesty means fun and exciting. So I have a zesty zebra. Okay, to continue my sentence, I need to include more information. What is that zesty zebra doing? Well, the zesty zebra zooms. To zoom means to go fast. Can I make it longer? Watch this. Zesty zebra zooms and there's a conjunction. That means I'm adding one more action to whatever the zebra is doing. And zigzags. Zesty zebra zooms and zigzags. Do you hear that rhythmic about that sentence? Well, through where? Let's see. She's got to go and do these things somewhere, right? Okay, zesty zebra zooms and zigzags through the zoo. But why? Well, she's doing that to get to her zucchini because she's hungry. How about that? Let's read it. Watch. Zesty zebra zooms and zigzags through the zoo to get to her zucchini. That is an alliteration sentence with letter Z. Now, let's count to see how many words we used. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my goodness. 14 words in that sentence. Okay? So don't forget, alliteration sentence, letter Z. That's what we just did. Okay? Now, next game that I have for you is a game about syllables. Remember the song we did last week? Syllables. That's the way we break the words apart. And to do that, we are going to play a game. So I'm going to put number 1 here, and right now you're going to see why. And then here, I'm going to put number 2. I have number 3 here. And number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to help me to identify how many parts in a word. And I'm going to go ahead and use the words that are words with letter Z. Remember this? Zigzag. So I'm going to be saying the word and moving the word from number to number, and where it ends, that's going to help me tell how many parts in that word. Here I go. Okay, so I'm going to start here. So it goes zig, zag. Did you see that? I think that's helpful. How many parts to that word? 2. I can clap it. Zig, zag. 2 parts to that word. Here's the next word. Ready? 0. I start on my 1 and I go 0. How many words to that? How many parts to that word? 2. Watch, I'm going to clap it and show you. 0. 1, 2. Next word. Zebra. Ready? Let's put it at the beginning of the game. Zebra. How many words? My goodness, Miss Guevara keeps saying words. How many parts to that word? 2. Watch. Zebra. Here is a zucchini. Ready? Zoo. Key. What? I have to keep going, right? Let me check. Zoo. Key. Ni. How many parts to that word? 3. Clap it out to check. Zoo. Ki. Ni. 3. And here's another word. Ready? Let's do it with zipper. 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 How many parts? 2. Last but not least, say zoo. Ready? Zoo. Oh, that one's not going anywhere. That's it. Zoo. Zoo. 1 part. Did you see how easy it is to find how many parts each word has? We played this with your names. That's been fun. We played this with other different words. Today we're playing it with words that begin with the Z sound. How about you? Can you try some at home? You can even do this at your house. You can set them on a table and play with objects. It doesn't have to be cards. It can be objects as well. And that's going to help you get better at being able to identify parts on a word. I hope you like that game. Okay, now here we go, and we're going to go on to our last game. Our last game, it has 2 parts combined. We have a science aspect, and we also have a math concept. Okay, the math concept is sorting. When you sort things, you group them by a specific concept. You can group them by color, you can group them by kind, by size, but we're going to combine this with science. We've been talking about recycling, reducing, and reusing through our story of the week. And the story told us some of the different projects that the kids were doing about recycling, reducing, and reusing, and some of the things that they are actually recycling, reducing, and reusing with. So I need your help, and I need you to watch Miss Guevara sort these items by kind. I have things that are made out of glass. They're going to go here. Things that are made out of plastic. Things that are made out of metal. and things that are made out of paper and cardboard. And because you are at home watching me, the way that you're going to help me is by listening and watching, because I'm sorting, okay? So the very first item I'm sorting is a box, okay? I know a box is made out of cardboard, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it under cardboard, okay? Paper cardboard is gonna go here. A water bottle. Water bottle is made out of plastic. So I go and find my category for plastic, and that's where it's gonna go. Let's put these guys out of the way. They're kind of bugging me. Magazine. Magazine has pages, and it is made out of paper. Glass, plastic, metal, paper, right here. Bleach bottle. This is something that is used for cleaning, for washing clothes. Very strong chemical, but it's inside a plastic bottle. Right here. I am sorting by kind. This is a pop bottle or a soda bottle. There's different kinds. This one in particular is made out of plastic. This one is a vegetable can, and this is a metal can. This one, metal. I'm going to put it right here. This is a disposable cup made out of plastic. Glass, plastic, metal, paper, cardboard, right here. Pop can. Pop can is made out of aluminum. Aluminum is a metal. And I'm going to put it under metals. Bottle. This bottle is made out of glass. Glass. Newspaper. Newspaper is made out of paper. Cereal box. Cereal box is made out of cardboard. Soup can. Soup can is made out of metal. Paper bag. The name says it, right? Paper. Paper. This is getting easier. Lotion bottle. It's made out of plastic. Jam jar. It's made out of glass. So you just watched Ms. Guevara sort a lot of different items for recycling, reducing, or reusing. And I had 4 categories: glass, plastic, metal, paper, and cardboard. I separated them all, and I sorted them all. And that brings me to the last part of our meeting this morning. Everybody say amazing words. These words are amazing words are related to the story of the week. And I've already put the link on Class Stories so that you can look at that story one more time before we meet today, later on today. So very quickly, let's go over them. When you see this card, that is exactly what Ms. Guevara was doing right now. I want you to think of the word separate. Here, these kids are separating the items, just like I was. When you see this, I want you to think of the word poster. In Think Green, the teams made posters. A poster is a large sign. This poster says, "Go Green." Poster. When you see this card, I want you to think of the word plastic. In the story Think Green, plastic bags, they harm fish. Do you remember that? It is a material that can be shaped when it's hot. This is a blue plastic bag. Plastic. When you see this, think of the word team. In the story Think Green, Gabriela's team brings in recycling bins. A team is a group of people working or playing together. These boys are on a basketball team. Team. Bin. Remember we had a blue one, very similar to this one in our classroom? In the story Think Green, Gabriela's team brings recycling bins to school. A bin is a tub or a container to store things in. This is a blue recycling bin. Bin. And our last word is harm. This is tragic. Look at that. It saddens me just to look at it. In Think Green, we learned that plastic harms fish, the plastic bags. When you harm something, you hurt it. All of this trash will harm our planet. Harm. And that brings us to the end of our meeting. Okay, so let's recap on what we did. Okay, so we quickly review the letter of the week, letter Z, the number of the week, number 22. We also talked about alliteration and you saw Ms. Guevara's very, very long sentence. You want me to remind you? Listen, I have it right here. Zesty zebras zoom and zags and zigzags through the zoo to get her zucchini. That's alliteration. We also did syllables. We broke words into parts and we played a fun game with numbers that showed you a little strategy on how to figure out how many parts to a word. We also did sorting. Sorting is a math concept, putting things into groups by kind, size, color. We sorted terms that had to do, things that had to do with recycling. We sorted them by category: glass, plastic, metal, paper, and cardboard. So this afternoon when I see you, we'll continue with calendar. We'll make announcements. We will also sing and we will also dance. All right? I'm going to see you later. Can't wait to. Bye-bye.